Do you think you know incredible engineering? You may have seen the world's tallest building or driven across a suspension bridge, marveled at a skyscraper or an enormous dam. But what if the most complex designs aren't found in these man-made marvels, but in the dirt beneath your feet? Take a closer look at this termite mound. At first glance, it looks like a small hill, just one of many in the vast African savanna. But when researchers from the University of Sydney started digging them up, they found something shocking. Termites, the insects that make these mounds, are so precise that their tunnels line up with the sunrise and sunset to within 1 degree, creating perfectly oriented, naturally air-conditioned cities. And it's all thanks to some simple geometry. Welcome to my channel. Every summer, the termites living in the savannas of Eastern Africa build new cities. They start small, with a single termite laying a foundation with a few dozen of its siblings. As more termites join the colony, the city grows. Each new arrival makes a small contribution, laying down a single twig or leaf until the foundation is thick enough to support larger structures. The termites then start to build up, pushing the walls of their city higher and higher. But as the city grows, so do the challenges. If the walls were smooth, the termites would simply collapse. So to keep their homes from falling over, the termites build them with a slight slant. This creates a very specific kind of triangle. With no right angles, the tall walls and narrow base, combined with a low sun angle in the African sky, means that the light always hits the walls at just the right angle to keep the structure stable. But there's even more geometry hidden inside. Take a look at these termite mounds from above. You may notice that they look a bit like the Three Sisters, a Native American legend and a sacred symbol of the Haudenosaunee people. It's a coincidence, but it's not the only one. The angles between the tunnels in these mounds are almost exactly the same as the angles between the walls. 120 degrees, and that's not even the whole story. In fact, the full story involves a bit of trigonometry. The researchers found that the angles of the walls and tunnels are related to the sign of the latitude. And that means that if you know a termite's latitude, you can predict the exact angle of its tunnels and walls. The termites don't use tools, yet they've created structures so complex that engineers study them. And it's all thanks to a bit of basic geometry. From the smallest termites to the largest blue whales, every creature on Earth is built from the same stuff, the same atoms, the same molecules. And it's all governed by the same physical laws. So when you look at a termite mound, remember you're looking at a marvel of nature and a triumph of geometry. This is 1 Minute. See you next time. Subscribe.